Hey guys, thanks for checking out this video. It looked like everybody really enjoyed that last video that I uploaded where I was able to finally post the construction of the cab for the mini snowcat. Progress is going to continue, but for now I'm going to switch gears for this video, and I'm going to focus on building a small support structure that will hold the seats in place inside the cab here. So the Ford Transit seats come with a small bracket that allows them to be installed and removed. I could use that, but I think what I'm going to end up doing is actually building a bit of a frame out of some of this light channel here that the seats will all sit on, and it'll provide a pretty clear and open space underneath the seats, so you can store stuff, or I might even be able to put a small diesel heater under there. That's kind of the plan anyway. And I think this is the best opportunity to get that frame built, just because the cab is still fairly open and there's a lot of room to work around. Eventually, you know, once the back is on and the engine cover's in place, it's going to be a lot tighter and probably a lot more difficult to get the seat mount fabricated. So that's what I'm going to work on for this video. Alright, I'm going to take a little break here, show you where I've gotten so far. Right now things are really precarious. I just have it mocked up, so it is nowhere near complete, but you get the idea anyway. So next is to get a front support that will bring the seat, probably this other 5/16 hole here, down to the front piece of channel. Yeah, I'm actually contemplating just moving this front one back, I don't know, maybe like two inches, just to get it centered under that bolt there a bit better. There's really no need for it to be that far forward, so I'm probably going to cut these welds here and tack that in place again, and then cut some front supports that'll be a little more vertical. And the last thing will be maybe just to put a cross member in here or somewhere up in between the upright posts. But otherwise, it's really coming together. I'm very happy that I decided to do this now and not later when the back was on. Just a lot easier to get, you know, to the back where I need to, you know, do some tack welding and stuff. So the way things work out back here, I've made a couple marks because the engine isn't here right now, but basically the front of the engine falls just behind the seats. But the other key piece of information is the engine is only 6.5 inches above the floor here, and the seat right now, the back of the seat is about 11.5, so there's going to be tons of clearance for the engine cover in the back there. So there will be actually quite a bit of usable space, if you can kind of imagine that. Basically from the bottom of the seat all the way up will be usable storage area. That's pretty good. So yeah, I'm going to keep going, get that front bar moved and those front tabs installed. Okay, seats are mounted in place. Pretty decent room to get in. And leg room is absolutely perfect. Like, you can stretch your legs pretty much straight out. That's fantastic. It's a comfortable sitting height. Be able to easily fit 3 people in here. And door closed like that. Controls. It's all coming together. Yeah, so basically, just going to take the seats out now. I will, everything's just tack welded in place. Oops. So yeah, everything's tack welded in place. I'll pull it out. I'm going to weld everything up properly. Put in a little bit of cross bracing just in between. But yeah, it's all looking really good. Nice and clean. I'm going to cut these shorter because there's really no need for them to stick out and they can kind of get in the way. And you know, once those are cut off, it'll create a lot more space. You can throw something underneath there for storage again. The other side, yeah, just a little bit extra on that. I'll cut that down too, and we'll be ready to go. Okay, well, I am all done. I welded up all the tabs and the parts on the seat mounting frame, and it's pretty much done. I cut the ends short so they don't stick out too far now. Just put a little 45 on the corner so it doesn't catch on anything. And so yeah, it just needs a coat of paint. I'll probably do that tomorrow, where I can just you know, hit it with a coat of spray balm and let it sit to dry without disturbing it. But for now, that's all there is. In the next video, tomorrow, I'm gonna hopefully make some good progress, get the back part of the snowcat attached, cut out and attached, and then begin to work on the engine cowl and everything that's gonna kind of work around that area. And then I'm hoping that if everything works out well, by the time the engine gets back from the service shop and they've figured out what's going on with it, that I can throw some tracks on this thing and yeah, take it for a ride. There's not a lot left to do, aside maybe from, you know, some hardware, windows, doors, getting the controls roughed in. But yeah, it's really moving along now. It's pretty exciting. So that's where I'm going to leave it, and we'll see you in the next video.